Hi. I slept 12 hours last night. It was so funny because the kids left at about 8:30 or so. And my back has been killing me. Which, by the way, let me sit up straighter, see if that will help my back. And so I went to lay down, and I woke up. It was sometime around 3 in the morning. Clothes on, everything, and I just crawled underneath my covers. It was hilarious. So I slept from like 10-ish to 10. And I feel like a new person. I really do. Well, today's the last day this week that I watched the kids. I'm not sure when their mom... You know, I don't know when their mom is coming back from New York. I mean, she was, I think more, we were talking about more like going down a checklist between the both of us, like Rockefeller Center, skating, and I love their hot chocolate. She had tickets to go see Phantom of the Opera. They were just, I mean, we were going through Christmas things. So I'm hoping she's having a wonderful time. I've just gotten text messages like, don't forget to pick up the kids. Yeah, no, I'm so addled, I'm going to forget. I'm just glad she's having a wonderful time. There are changes going on that I wish I could discuss concerning her. But legal matters. We'll just leave it at legal matters. So, oh God, I just feel wonderful today. I really do. I checked. I'm on my 4th day of antibiotics, so that might have something to do with it too. But I think it has to do with getting like a real night's sleep. Well, I'm going to put a couple links down below. And always, I have newbie people that I'm watching. And if you are watching me and you have a channel and you're a newbie, please, you know, give me your channel and I'll check it out. You never know. You might get on my list. Colin is in Prague right now, so that's interesting. I haven't been able to watch as many things as I would like. That making stuff for Christmas is getting in the way of my YouTube life. So today is going to be the big push to get all the pajama bottoms cut out. Just get them over with. I think we've decided the kids and I might run to Goodwill and buy their mom a used new vacuum cleaner. She's already destroyed the new one that she bought when she got back from, I think she just got it from Walmart. But I mean, it doesn't matter where she buys one. She can buy a $99 one or a $999 one. My daughter just believes that you just vacuum and it eats up anything. Nails, whatever. She does not understand the difference between a straight hose. Her dad has tried to explain this to her, but her problem is she's in a hurry and let's just get this done. So she has destroyed another vacuum cleaner. So I think when I bought my little Swiffer thing that I love, they had some pretty nice looking vacuum cleaners for under $20. So the kids and I, we were talking that might make a good Christmas present for them together. And so I'm hoping that if I get them, run and get a snack for them, because I don't have anything that's portable. See, do I have anything I can make them to take? I don't know. That's just too much brain strain. 7-Eleven Ho. And we'll go to there and maybe look at them. So basically, other than being like in an excellent good mood, but I'm going to put 2 links. It's, if you haven't seen it, basically Google does this search, what was searched in year 2017. But I also found, and if you haven't watched it, it's like something titled, oh, I wish I had the actual title. I'll put it down here at the title of it and the link below. And it's like basically how to use Amazon to the good. And it had me, I think, crying. I started crying within, I don't know, 20 seconds of the video. So I'll put what it's titled and then the link down below. Always, everything is in the down below part. Hit that little arrow and there's this big section that comes up. So, let's see. That's about it. Real upset about the net neutrality. The internet has been a big part of my life. I went through a pretty major illness and it was life-changing. And Jules, bless her, brought me home like a 286 or whatever they were called. It was like the, you know, the first PC. She had just gotten her PhD. She didn't do a postdoc. She went into a full-time job. And one of the requirements was she had to know Windows. So she brought home this computer, monitor, everything. She had to go buy a mouse for it and said, quick, learn Windows and tell me how to do it. And so she'd call me up and say, how do I make a folder? And so I'd say, right click on the desktop. But I found that if you don't know how to use Windows, 1, if you can get on the internet, you're cool. And 2, you know, under the help section is this giant manual that can teach you anything about Windows. So, needless to say, the gist of the story is the internet has played a very, very large, I heard something. It was like I thought I knocked out my earring. Played a very, very important part of my life. And I like the ability to watch what I want and I'm just very concerned about this. I'm hoping, and it amazes me. I'm just amazed that 5 people have the ability to wreck my life. 5 people. Not an act of Congress. Just 5 people. Well, actually only 3 people to wreck my life. 2 have common sense. Disney is already getting ready to move on this. They just want to take on everybody. So, and I will put the maid, I will look them up and put the main numbers if you are as concerned about net neutrality. And I'll try to find some video that explains it in depth. But, right now, I think, you know, it's going to be challenged and it may go to Congress. So let's make sure our congressmen want us to have the ability. You know, we're talking about it really could start controlling monetarily how things are presented to us, our choices. Luckily here I have several choices to choose from. But in a lot of the United States, many places do not have the ability to choose different types of internet. And this is where I think it's real important, is for small towns and stuff, that they're not gouged. I don't know. Is that a good word? Gouged. To be able to use the internet, or to have a very limited speed to go on the internet. I mean, it was hilarious because yesterday when they repealed the Net Neutrality Act, all of a sudden I started having trouble buffering on Hulu, and I go, oh, it's already setting in. I don't think it's actually been enacted. So, but I'll put the information, call your congressman, you know, email them, you know, see how they feel about it. And if they're like all for the repeal of net neutrality, well then just don't vote for them next time, and make that clear. Is that you would like somebody that wants, you know, the interest that you have. Well, I'm supposed to, with the children, make blueberry muffins today. You know, I love watching my grandchildren, but this is like the productive part of my day. And I still try to keep it going status quo. But it doesn't. Do you know I don't know how to make canned tomato soup? I'm not sure what I did wrong, because last night my granddaughter wanted, I mean, she really like wanted for dinner tomato soup, and I offered to just toss that can and her and I could make another one. But she was tired, and they're still, you know, coming out of this. But I messed up. And she couldn't articulate, like she wanted it made with milk, not water, which I said is cool. And I throw a little butter in it. A little salt and pepper. And that, she said, was fine. But I made it too soupy. It didn't taste right. She couldn't articulate what was wrong with it. And she just said, it's okay. So next time we're going to have to make tomato soup together, or I'm going to have to ask her mom. The odds are it's however way my daughter makes it. And I find it hard to believe that she uses milk, since my daughter hates milk. But we'll see. Well, I'm going to go get the kids. I doubt that they'll, you know, I'll film them, but you never know. Basically, when we get back, I'm going to be using them to help me pin patterns. Yes, I'm using small children, slave labor. They really like it, believe it or not. They like laying the material all out and laying the pieces out. They really like it a lot. So we'll be doing that, which will help my back. So we'll see. So I don't know if I'll film any of that. I never know. I don't plan what I'm filming. And a lot of what I film goes on the cutting floor, as they say. So again, I'm going to be putting some links down below. Please, I always find Google's end of year of what people searched really interesting. And this one video about Amazon Prime, I just found it nice. I mean, I really did. So I'll put the link to it. So that's all, folks, for now. I need to drink something because I'm actually speeding my brains out because I just did a nebulizer treatment. And for those that don't know, it's like you just hail albuterol. So it's like inhaling speed. And so if I seem a little erratic or speedy, now you know why. Albuterol driven. I don't know if you can really see it. But this is, Kylie picked this up for her pajama bottoms because I had to go. So I decided just to let the kids pick out their own material. Look at this tie-dye. That's Gabe. It would have not picked out either of those. And they sat and they looked for a long time. So, it's pretty interesting. I would have never picked that out. You know, I kind of see that one for Gabe, but I would have picked out something with purple or something for Kylie. That was the last push. So I got this cut out for my daughter. This one's for my daughter. This one's for Julie. It's got cats. And then remember, if you watch me, then you saw that I picked this out for Amanda's. So this is the last push to get everything done. And I came up with a great way to make some aprons, so if I get time. And we didn't go and get a vacuum cleaner because I talked to my daughter and circumstances are changing, so she doesn't need a vacuum cleaner. Can't talk about it. I love you guys, but I'm gonna have some coffee and then sew like crazy. Bye.